Is it time for Fields in Chicago? Okay, that's the headline that I'm seeing a ton of. Hey, it's Fields time in Chicago. We need Justin Fields starter in Chicago. We're going to jump into the tape for an instant film breakdown. First, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And if you're a Bears fan, retweet it if you enjoy it. Okay? So let's start with one of the best throws on the day, or really progressions on the day. Bears are just in what we would call mesh Seahawk, right? Which means, hey, we've got this mesh underneath. Sorry, we've got this guy and this guy running shallows, okay? We've got the deep hank behind it, so that's what makes it Seahawk for us, okay? Or where I played. H bullet, okay? We've got the bullet up the sideline. We're going to alert. You could say it's progression 1, but we're going to alert this versus man-to-man, okay? We just motion the back in from here. We know it's not man because they bumped. So really the progression is going to be 1 to 2 to 3. So you can watch Justin. He's going to go ahead and see 1. He's not going to like it. He's going to give some ground. He's going to deliver a strike on the deep hank. So you can watch him. Boom, sees that first shallow right here. We don't like it, obviously. He moves on, drives a deep hank. That's just big-time football, okay? Obviously, he drops it or fumbles it or whatever happened, but doesn't really matter. So this is exactly what you get with Justin Fields. We got 4th and critical, backed up on our own 30. He just decides, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and extend the play. Funny enough, the Bears actually run the same exact play, just out of a different formation. So he spins out, right? 4th and 3, we've got man coverage. He goes, you know what? Maybe I'll just take it myself. Spins out, and look how easy this is. It's just easy. First down, does a great job getting out of bounds. You love to see these young guys protecting themselves, getting out of bounds, slide, and he was doing a great job with all of it. What I'll tell you is this, too. I say, hey, it's what you get with him. And that wasn't the only one. I don't even know if that was the best one. He had about 8 escapes yesterday that was just like, this is unreal. This kid's all over. So here's the bad. So this one is one that I did a quick little Twitter reaction when I was watching on my couch. A lot of people were upset. Or a lot of people just didn't think it was fair. I said, hey, this can be solved with a 5-0 check. Specifically, Kurt Warner, Hall of Fame QB. He was like, he disagreed, wanted to throw hot. Kurt brought up some great points about, hey, here's what I like 5-0 against. So I'm going to walk you guys through every single option. Because a lot of people were like, that I was being unfair, doing whatever, which is hilarious considering that all their segments are minute and a half and made for TV and simplified. So anyways, we're going to walk you through every single option. First, an important note. They brought 13 across the formation, 32 follow. Why is that important? Because that shows that it's man-to-man, okay? So let's go with easiest to hardest. Easiest thing for him to do is throw hot. So right now, the line is accounting for the 4 down, and they're going to have eyes on the mic. So 4 down to the mic, okay? Easiest thing to do would just be simply let this Sam pressure make us hot and then throw to your back in the flat. So you can watch that one. Boom, ball needs to come out to the back right now. We like the matchup of this backer running inside out and we can beat him one-on-one, okay? And obviously that's not what happened. His eyes were in the wrong spot, okay? So to me, that's the simplest answer. The simplest answer would be, hey, go ahead, just solve it with the hot. Okay, what's the next? The next would be a 5-0 check, which again, some guys on Twitter brought up some really good points about how they didn't like 5-0 against this look, but 5-0 essentially would just be, hey, we're trying to get here. 5-on-5. There's a lot of confusion too between the 5-0 check, which we had, which was, hey, you have 5 threats on the line and we're going to problem solve and get it, versus a Bob check or big on big. Big on big, usually everybody's covered 5-0. We used it as just, hey, you have 5 threats, whatever terminology you want to get to. The problems that people were saying was, listen, okay, we don't like the 5-0 check because these guys are going to be unsure of who they have because there's not people stacked directly over them. Okay, fair enough. Plus, you have to be alert of him. If he comes, we're still hot, right? Again, fair enough, okay? So that's how you could solve it. The last way to solve it would be a new mic ID. Hey, what does that mean? So if we know this line's accounting for the 4 down, right, and the mic, you could new mic this. which means, hey, Mike, high means move one to the strong side, and now 59 is our Mike. What's that going to force our line to do? It's going to put us in basically a full slide right with a one-on-one, big-on-big backside, okay? Again, with that still comes the same problem of you're going to be hot off this mic, which a lot of people are saying, hey, I don't want to be hot off the mic. I would disagree in this one specific look only because there are so many, like a stacked safety, the pre-snap motion, indicators that this is man-to-man, okay? You could get an exchange, which means the mic's going to make you hot, and then this backer is going to peel on the back, right? You could get an exchange, which is something you'd have to live and die with, and you'd have to throw hot and then accept the fact that 59 is probably going to make the tackle the same way. This guy's probably going to make the tackle in this hot situation. But those are the ways that you could have solved this problem and or not gotten hit, is just throwing hot. So that's every single solution. Now let's go ahead and finish with what possibly was the play design and throw of the day. This Y is going to sell that he's in run block, and then he's going to turn this thing into wheel. Justin's going to do a great job of going on a little half roll boot. He's going to pull up and deliver a freaking dime. So we've got the half roll. Eyes go front side. He pulls up. He's someone bearing down in his face. He stays in there and delivers just an unreal touch ball, and that's a heck of a grab by 18. So Justin Fields. Is it Fields time in Chicago? The question isn't if Fields is ready, because he's still playing like a rookie, right? Whether you want to say he should have checked to a different protection or you want to say he missed the hot, he's still playing like a rookie. With that being said, is Andy Dalton a significant upgrade with the way the offense moves with him? That's where, for me, I have reservations, and that's why I'd say, you know what? Turn the young kid free, because the offense isn't moving great regardless. So worst case scenario, we miss a couple protections, we miss some hot. Best case scenario, Justin and his ability to create turns our offense from pretty not great into something that is special to watch. So that's where I'm at. Guys, remember, this is just the instant film breakdown reaction. We will, or instant TV copy. If we get the all-22, we will do a Justin Fields breakdown this week as well. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed.